Good morning. It's Thursday, February 22nd, and my morning's off to a start already, so I hope you're having a good morning. Anyway, in 2nd Corinthians, he talks about that thorn in the flesh. It's 2nd Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. He says, "And lest I should be exalted above measure by the abundance of the revelations, a thorn in my flesh was given to me, a messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I be exalted above measure." And then in 9, he says, "And he," meaning God, said to him, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness." And a thorn in your flesh. Everybody, in verse 9, it talks about weakness. God's strength is perfect in our weakness. So that means this thorn in the flesh makes us weak or hits us. It's from Satan. It's not something from God. It's from Satan. Something that makes you weak. Something that is always there. It can be, I always kind of thought of it as a physical thing. Like, you know, perhaps my deaf ear or something. But it's like, no, because that's not really a messenger from Satan. Something that makes you weak might have been like for him, he might have had a son somewhere, and that made him weak. That was his weak point. We all have our weak points, and maybe this son was had serious problems, or the mother was always giving him a problem. Something that was trying to prevent him from serving God and being strong in the Lord. Our weak spots are the things possibly from our past sometimes that keep coming back, and they keep reminding us that we are not strong as we think we are. It could be a person in our life today. It could be a situation that never changes. Um, a thorn in the flesh is something from Satan. Doesn't mean the person is from Satan, but it means a messenger of Satan brings the thorn in the flesh. It means it's something that's not going to go away today or tomorrow. It's going to be there, and it's going to bother you, and it's going to make you feel weaker just when you're strong. And that helps me to realize that we accept things. We say, well, that's just the way it is. That's the way it's supposed to be. But it helps me to understand this is a messenger of Satan. So I have to be careful, and I have to know when it's hitting me, I have to call on God. And I have to say, God, I am weak. And he says to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is made perfect in weakness. Because God always overcomes the devil. And so God will overcome your thorn when you are weak. He's not going to take it away. He is allowing it. Because if we were perfect, we'd have some pretty serious problems. We would all walk around saying, look how great we are. That's human nature. We would think, well, I'm a little bit better than that person. We may not think those exact thoughts, but that's what it amounts to. You see somebody who has a lot of troubles, they're addicted or they're alcoholic, and you think, well, at least I don't have that problem. But then you're reminded you have this problem instead. You don't have that problem, you got this problem. And so it makes us understand we all need each other. None of us are any better than anybody else. And God will help us to do whatever we need to do because His strength is sufficient for us. His grace is sufficient for us. And in our weakness, He will make us strong. So you think about that, and if you ever have any feedback, I love to hear it. Thank you and have a great day. God bless you.